We have a wonderful school here with about 613 students, very diverse in culture. We have about a 98% English language learner population. Maybe 30% or more of our students are in students with special needs, special rights. And then we also have about a 90% student poverty rate.
I have students from many different ethnicities. I have students who are Vietnamese. I have students who are from a Mexican background, from Puerto Rican, African American, white, and many that are mixed cultures, mostly low income. Like I said before, I have students who have never even seen downtown. So talking about that we have a lake that is just a few miles east of us, they can't even believe that. Some of them have never even been on Lakeshore Drive. First day of school, more than half of my kids didn't have a backpack, and almost all of them came without any sort of, they weren't able to have supplies.
Our children are two families in one home. Our children are dealing with the violence in the community, where you don't know if someone's going to violate your home, or you don't know if you're going to be challenged on the street by a gang member. You don't know if it's going to be safe going to the store. Those are the types of children that we have in our school, but despite that, they come to school every day. The parents bring them to school, and they become a part of this community. Because it doesn't have anything to do about economics. It has to do about your heart. It's really painful because we're not looking at our children as individual children. We're looking at our children as statistics. And I'm not a statistic, because I was a product of Chicago Public Schools. What makes our school so unique is that despite racial ethnicity, despite language proficiency, despite student disability, all of our children here are able to succeed and learn. Our parents really want the best for their children. They love their children, but they might not always have the resources.
I have students who want to go see a play that's free. It's on the weekend, and they don't have the access to go to that place unless there's a bus that's being provided for them.
One of the things that I recognize through this program and through this process of developing the partnership is the importance of the relationships that establish themselves throughout it.
The thing that I mostly like about Anna is that she's really helpful in my work. With her help, I can actually understand better my work, and it's more clear to me. I think she's like the best. We mostly talk about my work, but if I get done with it, she helps me in subjects I don't know, or we can just talk a little, like about what's happening in our lives. She's like a sister to me.
And I knew that she was always appreciative of me being there and helping her with her homework and stuff, but I never really knew how much I meant to her. I was really touched, and it just shows that we really do have so much power to make a difference in these kids' lives by just giving up 3 hours of our week.
I got involved with Supplies for Dreams my freshman year as a tutor, and it really struck me. I was talking to one of the kids, and I asked him if he was thinking about going to college, and he said no without even a second thought. And so I think in tutoring, my goal was to get these kids to aspire to go to college. We try to bring the students to campus as much as possible to get them to see what's out there and the opportunities that they can have in the future.
I really want to go to college because I want to succeed, learn a lot more. I want to experience it. What is it like? How is the life there? And going to Northwestern on a school field trip really inspired me to go there.
One of the biggest things that Supplies for Dreams tries to do is to get students to believe in themselves and their ability. And I think in order to do that, you need to build a connection.
This girl lives in a one-bedroom apartment with her family and her older sisters, can have someone to look up to and have something to aspire to and have something that really brightens her week.
I think a lot of the students come from families where no one's gone to college. And so I think we serve as role models to them. They feel like they can confide in us. We serve as that push to get them thinking about it in the first place.
This is what we want for you. We want you to know that this is in your future. Children can't be what they don't see. And so having our children put a face to what their future could be, their positive future, will be all the difference in the world. Don't give up on our children. Give our children the support and the tools they need to be successful.
I think what's out there is my future. It's like the best thing that's ever happened to me.